Hello and welcome back to Sunday Spotlight. Today we're going to focus on the PeeWee Leathercare range of leather goodies. So we're here in the leather workshop. What a better place to do it, the place where all the leather goodies happen. This is where we do all the repairs, this is where we do all the sewing, these are all the leather threads, bits of leather, broken things to fix, all around me. So where better to talk about leather care. So if you're interested in all and the best way to care for your leather, whether it's saddlery, tack, sofas, bondage gear, motorcycle leathers, sofas, I've run out of things that I can think of that are leather. If you're at all interested in how to look after your leather, then sit back, make yourselves a cup of tea and hopefully enjoy this super sped up, speedy video. So back to anyone that's been before and hello to any new viewers. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Poppy Webber and I'm a qualified saddle fitter for the Society of Master Saddlers, which is a really big mouthful and a really big way of saying that I fit saddles to horses and have done for many years. So I've got years and years and years of experience with leather. And as such, we've always made our own bits and bobs for treating leather with, because sometimes things are quite difficult to get hold of. And also because I have really sensitive skin and my skin really reacts to lots of the products on the market. And as a result, we have formed something called PeeWee Leathercare. We're going to look today at the leather soap. This one is cold pressed lemon and peppermint. The leather conditioner. This one is chocolate orange. And also the reviving balm, which is orange and geranium. So what makes the PeeWee stuff different from others? Well, number one, everything in it is natural. It's all natural. There's no SLS in it, there's no alcohol in it, there's no petroleum in it. So it's all natural and it's all really kind. It's stuffed full of real essential oils, mainly ones that are like antibacterial and antifungal and things like that to try and get your leather really clean and anti-mould. But also the anti-cruelty. So we can't say we're vegan, unfortunately, because we use beeswax and lanolin. Beeswax obviously is a product of bees and lanolin comes from the wool of sheep. Now a lot of leather care products contain something called tallow, which is made out of cow's hooves, and also mink oil and things like that. But whilst ours aren't vegan because they do contain animal products, no animals had to die or be harmed for any of them. So lanolin is the basis of a lot of the conditioners, and that's a really good conditioner. It's also the basis of a lot of hand creams, interestingly. So what else is different is that our products are all completely planet loving, so eco-friendly. So we have plastic free, there's no plastic at all in the packaging. They're sent out in cardboard boxes with chopped up cardboard. They are in little tins, and even our stickers are recycled paper with biodegradable glue. So they're really eco-friendly. We also supply them with super special sponges, and I will show you one here. Come with these magic sponges. Can we see this? And you might think, that's not a sponge. It's a biscuit. It's not a biscuit, it's a sponge. And it's made entirely out of wood fibre, so it's completely biodegradable, because most sponges are made of plastic. This is made of wood, and what it does is you dip it in water, and instantly, ding, it comes out as a fully fledged sponge. So they're all natural, they're cruelty free, and they're super duper good for our planet. All planet loving ingredients and all planet loving components. We even do buffing cloths made from bamboo, and with the dye, with the leather dye that we make, we also supply gloves, like disposable gloves that look like plastic gloves, but they're not. They're made of sugar, but they don't taste like sugar, so don't eat them. Number one, where do you start with leather? You want to clean it. So this is what we use to clean it. This is saddle soap. In the saddle soap, it's as I said before, it's a glycerin base, but it's also got a lot of oils in it, because what we don't want to do is strip out the oils from the leather. We want to add some goodness even when we're cleaning it. So this is stuff full of cold pressed lemon essential oil. Cold press makes it a little bit better than the other forms of essential oil. We've also got peppermint oil, we've got manuka essential oil, and we all know about manuka honey and how awesome that is. And that is because the bees feed on the manuka tree plant flower thing, and the oil that comes from that is full of real goodness. It's like really anti-microbial. So we use that. 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 microbial, I think is the word. Anyway, that's the Manuka oil. So it's got those lovely oils in. It's also full of sweet almond oil, which really soaks into the leather and conditions it as you clean it. It's got the glycerin base, as we said, for the actual cleaning. And glycerin's a really mild soap. It's not bad at all. Doesn't hurt your hands. And then a little bit of beeswax in on top. So they're the main ingredients really in our soap. And they honestly, genuinely smell good enough to eat. Next up, the conditioner. Chocolate orange. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually contain chocolate, but it does smell like it does. So again, you might want to eat it. I get a feeling that I think about eating things way more than is healthy. I bet no one else ever picks up a saddle soap and thinks, it smells good enough to eat. I do. So again, this has got the Manuka oil, it's got cold pressed orange oil in this one, loads of cocoa butter. So the conditioner versus the balm is something that people don't really know about. So conditioner and balm and balsam are kind of words that are thrown around in leather care, and they sort of mean the same thing. But actually in this case, the conditioner is more of like a surface conditioner. It conditions the surface of the leather. So it's more of an everyday thing. It doesn't sink right in. It's more designed to, when you give it a clean, you've cleaned your saddle, you've given it some soap, you pop this on and it just replenishes that top layer a little bit. So for leather that's not particularly dry, doesn't need a lot of love, just needs that little bit of something putting back in, this is your ticket. This is quite a solid conditioner. You see that there? Like if I press it, I'm not denting it at all. It's, see there, look, you see? Rubs in really easily, it's gone now, you see? And it's not like sludgy, so it doesn't sludge up your tack or your leather. So you can put this on and it soaks in, and then you're not left with like a residue behind because it's quite a firm conditioner. And that's what I like. And actually the soap is similar. The soap is also, sorry, the sponge just stuck to this one, quite firm. Can we see? It doesn't, leaves a little bit on my fingers, but not a lot. So that's what you kind of want. The everyday stuff. You don't want to be sludging stuff on that's sludgy because you'll leave a residue behind. So for your everyday tack cleaning, a nice firm soap like that and a nice firm conditioner like that are perfect. You don't want anything that soaks too deep in, and you don't want anything that leaves a residue. Which moves us on to the reviving balm. So reviving, it kind of does what it says on the tin, it revives. This is for leather that needs like reviving, bit of a kiss of life, bit of mouth to mouth, something that's gone a little bit dry, a little bit tired, a bit like I feel at the moment. But so I've used this earlier, so you can see it's been used, but can you see that this has got slightly softer texture? You get a little bit more on, and then this melts into you literally. This is full of orange oil again, sweet almond oil again, a little bit of cocoa butter in this. It's got Manuka oil, it's got some Manuka honey in it. It's got some geranium oil, which makes it smell geranium-y, and some lanolin. So that's a really like, it's not greasy, but it's kind of like a little bit softer and it sinks in a little bit more. So that's like a reviving balm. It revives tired, dry, a little bit sad leather. So that's the differences between them. So in brief, a soap, for example this one, is soap based. This one is glycerin based. Some others have got slightly harsher soaps in them. We're a glycerin based soap. So you can get a soft soap, hard soap. Personally, as a saddler, I much prefer the hard soap. You can get conditioners. Conditioners have got a higher oil content. They're designed to soften the leather a little bit and condition it, a little bit like conditioner for your hair. And then you get balms and balsams. They're slightly softer and they get slightly deeper into the fibre of the leather, and therefore they condition it in that way. Now what we don't want to do is oil saddles. So forgive me if you're a saddle oiler, please stop doing it, because oil gets so deep into the saddle structure and their saddle fibres are like this, and oil sort of stretches them like this, and it does, yeah, it makes the leather much softer, but it's because it's ruining the fibres internally. So you're much better off with a conditioner or a balm over an oil any day. Now we also do a product which is called a restoring balm, which is a recolouring balm, and that's got a little bit of dye in it, and I'll do a whole different video about that next week or sometime this week, because that is a different kind of kettle of fish. That's designed to change the colour of leather. If you've got some leather that's faded, like it's got a bit dry with age and it's faded, then it would be a really good idea to try the reviving balm on it anyway, just the plain balm with no colour in it. Because sometimes just giving it that moisture a little bit deeper into the leather can bring the colour back. If it's gone like really lost its colour, like some black leather goes almost green or grey and brown leather can get really faded, if that's the case then you might need a restoring balm which has got some colour in it. You can see the difference it can make. So stay tuned, I'll pop that video up another day. I'm going to show you really quickly how I use them. I will do it with the camera over me and I will show you how I use them, or I'm going to use this mouldy head collar I've just found that's broken and I'll show you how I do it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you learned a little bit about the difference between soap, conditioner and balm in this case. I hope that you like the look of our product. I'll obviously pop a link to the products in the description, and I will also happily answer any questions you have about anything really. Leather, saddles, saddle fitting, leather care, these products, anything you like. So pop a question down below and I'll be sure to answer. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, press the notification ding dongy bell thing. In the meantime, take care and lots of love.